Hi, I'm Dave Hughes and welcome to my shop. Today I'd like to introduce you a brand new tool called the F.A.S.T. Now I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with those old style setup bars that we all might have in our shop. This is an example of one. This is a 1/4 inch brass bar, and we use this on our router tables or table saws for setting up our height. The brass doesn't damage the bit if you hit the carbide, but it is a pretty basic system. What the F.A.S.T is a new take on that old concept here. They're available in a 5-piece set, and they go from 1/8 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch. And what makes them different and makes them so unique is the fact that on the back side, we've machined in a rare earth magnet and a little channel that you see running down the side. And the reason why we've done that is we want to use that same concept that we've grown to love on our router tables or table saws over here on the bandsaw. Now let me show you how it works. That rare earth magnet there is designed to stick onto the bandsaw blade. Now if we just stuck it onto the bandsaw blade like that, the offset in the teeth would push that off. So what we have on the F.A.S.T is a little groove on the front side. And that's designed so that when we stick that magnet on the side, to bring that up so that there's a relief cut for the actual offset of the bandsaw teeth. Now what this is going to do for us is two purposes. The first purpose is to check the blade to make sure that our blade is set up correctly or set up straight. So it extends the width of the blade, giving us a good reading surface. And then it also is used for setting up the distance between the blade and the fence. Now that little machining and the offset line up the bandsaw blade with the inside edge, so we know in this case here, this is 3/16 of an inch. So if I want to do a lot of resawing in 3/16 of an inch, I'm going to get a perfect thickness cut every time. But more importantly, it's going to highlight, if you take a look here when I bring my fence over, that my blade is actually out of alignment to the fence. This is going to cause drift and make it very difficult for me to do my resawing. I need to realign my fence before I use this, and it really is obvious when you're using the F.A.S.T system. Now, this is your traditional fence. A couple years ago, Carter came out with their mag fence. Now, I like using this fence better than the traditional fences because it allows me that adjustment built right into the fence. So what I've done is I've stuck my F.A.S.T onto my blade. I want to do some resawing of 3/16 of an inch. I'm going to bring my fence over. I'm going to align that up with my F.A.S.T on the front edge and the back edge. You can see how we're nice and clean and tight right here. Now what makes the Carter fence so unique is that I can just twist the two magnets and I'm locked in place, ready for making my cut. All we need to do is remove the F.A.S.T by sliding it up on the saw and off the top side and place it over here to the side. Now that our fence is aligned properly and I've got my distance set here for 3/16 of an inch, I'm going to do a resaw on this rough cut piece of walnut for a project that I'm working on. Let's get started. And as you can see, if we take that F.A.S.T and lay it right beside that piece we just resawed, we're exactly the same height there. It makes setting up your bandsaw so simple and so easy. Now over here on the router table, you can see I've got a dovetail bit in there, and I'm using my 3/8 inch F.A.S.T. And the 6-inch long position allows us to cross over the rings that are on most router plates. And all we do is we set that down and raise the router bit up so it's nice and flush. It really will speed up the process of setting up any of your tools in your shop. My name's Dave Hughes, and thanks for watching.